this is beautiful. So what about when Allah himself says it's beautiful? Allah creates something and everybody said this is beautiful. So Allah himself will create and then he said himself, this is beautiful. Do you know your wife is going to be in Jannah like your wife in dunya? She's going to be beautiful because what? Because Allah wants to pay her. She's going to be beautiful than more than Urul Ain. You know why? Because in Jannah, when you are with your wife will say, honey, American term, right? Honey, do you remember that time when we were broke? The other Urul Ain, they say, what's broke? They don't know about it, isn't it? So when you are talking, discussing, you remember that, we were unable to pay rent? You remember that when you talk about stories, they're just like, the Urul Ain of Jannah, they say, what's that? Because they are created from what? Kun, fayakun. So they come and they honor your wife. Because what? Allah is paying you. But them is what? Allah just created them for what? For you. Let's get Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us. Brothers, what can we say about Jannah? May Allah give us Jannah. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, in Jannah, no, whatever you think, you will get it. So if you are Jannah, you just think that this to become black, become black. Before you even think about it. So that's why our brothers and sisters, we need to understand, here we are walking. Will you get whatever you want? If you can get whatever you want, you are no longer a slave. But in Jannah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you whatever you want. Wala min mimma whatever you want. You want what do you call it? A meat, you want chicken, you want whatever you're going to eat. And remember, there is no diabetes. There is no cancer. There is no anything. You see, the rich people, you know what they are looking for? When he look at his wealth, and then he thinks that he's going to die, he becomes sad. Isn't it? But when you go to Jannah, do you know you don't go to Jannah when old? Do you know you don't go to Jannah when you're old? Now I'm asking, do you know that? One day the Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was talking, he saw a lady, old lady, and then he said, all ladies don't go to Jannah. Oh my God, this lady, she went to me crying, she went to Aisha. The Prophet says, old people, old ladies won't go to Jannah. He said, no. What he means is, you won't go to Jannah while being like old. They will bring you as age when you are very strong. Your strength as a human being is 33 years, right? Just like the age of Isa alayhi salatu wasalam. Let's get Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us. And now, everybody is in Jannah. And then Allah is going to talk. What is Allah is going to talk about? Allah will say, Ya Al al-Jannah. Oh, Ya Allah, may Allah put among those. Oh, you people of Jannah, Hal raditum. Are you satisfied with what I did to you? And the people are looking, Ya Allah, behind us, Sirat, you save us from hellfire. You help us to cross Sirat, and you say we are not satisfied? And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to remove his veil. وُجُوهِ يَوْمَئِذٍ نَاظِرَةٍ إِلَىٰ رَبِّهَا نَاظِرَةٍ. The day you see Allah is better than the Jannah itself. The day you see Allah, you even forget about what you are even talking about. That's where you're going to know that really Allah loves you. May Allah make us to see him. Can you imagine Allah created a man? He will never see him. May Allah make us to see Allah. May Allah make our parents to see Allah. And also there is something, brothers and sisters. When we pray, pray for your progeny. Don't pray about just you. Pray for about your children. You don't know from your children, maybe fifth one, because of him, you are in Jannah law, Allah will raise you up. Your generation. So when we are here, just don't pray your zuriyah. Look at Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. Who is his great son? The Prophet Muhammad. Yes. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us Jannah. And as you know, those who understand dunya, and that's what I'm going to conclude. We talk about akhirah. This is the reality. Death, this is the reality. The grave, this is the reality. Resurrection, this is the, everything you are seeing is fake. Because death is the reality. You know that, right? You know that you'll die. So if you know that this is the reality, if you know that you're going to be in the grave, everybody knows going to get the grave, right? That's the reality. Sirat is the reality. The hellfire is the reality. Jannah is the reality. Now it's up to you now and I. We need to choose now. Where do you want to be? Inna hadaynahu sabila, imma shakira, or imma kafura. So that's why I want to conclude with this. And that was what the poem that Imam al-Nawawi puts in the introduction of what? Riyadh al-Salihin. That's what I want to leave you with. Because some people, those who studied dunya, don't know that this is not a place to say. It's not a place. So that's what I'm going to quote this and just translate that and we're going to pray. He said, Inna lillahi ibadan futana, طلقوا الدنيا وخافوا فتنا, نظروا فيها فلما علموا أنها ليست للحي وطنا, جهلوها لجة واتخذوا صالح أعمال فيها سفنا. Inna lillahi ibadan futana. Say Allah has some slaves that have a futan, they have an intellect. طلقوا الدنيا, talaq. They divorce dunya. They look at dunya, they say, you dunya, I'm divorcing you. فَلَمَّا عَلِمُوا أَنَّهَا لَيْسَتِ لِلْحَيِّ وَطَنًا. They said, this is not a place for you to be bragging about. How many want to sleep, they never